Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am here doing the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All cross watchers are welcome here. Just remember that Spirit knows who's watching, and so the information might be geared towards you more so than your person. So guys, welcome back. I am so excited. Tonight at midnight is when I'm launching Patreon, and there will be extendeds available for every one of the 12 zodiac signs on the 1st and the 15th, available on Patreon at the second tier or higher. So if you love my content and you would love to support me in my journey and my mission, then go on over and check it out. The link will be in the description box below. We're also having a gratitude bi-monthly giveaway for anybody who supports the channel, any way monetarily, whether you've given a donation, donated a deck of cards, or you join Patreon at the $4.44 or higher, or you order your own personal private reading. Any way that you have contributed to our community and our goal, our mission is to help those who are on the ascension journey and some kind of a spiritual journey where we all are trying to become better people, trying to raise our frequency, raise the frequency of the planet. I'm giving away a gratitude. It's just to say thank you. Quite frankly, I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for my journey. I'm grateful for this opportunity to co-create together. And so if you've supported me in any of those fashions, from May 15th to June 30th, your name goes in a drawing. We're going to draw live during the moon ceremony that we do on the first or the full moon. And let's see, I don't even know what's closest. No, actually, I won't be doing it during that live because it's not close enough. Darn, I thought it was. So we're going to draw it on the 30th, and we'll just do a little mini live to do it. So watch, make sure that your what's it called? Notification bell is on, okay? Other than that, guys, I am back to doing private readings now. I had taken a couple of days off for the holiday, but I am back starting Tuesday. If you would like to book your own personal private reading, everything you need is in the description box below. Now let's take a look at what's going on this month for the sign of Scorpio, because guys, these eclipses are really shaking things up. If you're a cross watcher and you go through and watch some of the other signs, and you will see, as I have seen, a definite trend between all signs. I mean, eclipse season is about endings, but they're usually endings that need to happen. If you're worried about losing a job that's been making really good money for you, or it's been serving you, you're happy there, don't worry about that. But eclipses are all about getting rid of things that don't serve you, things that maybe you had fear around releasing. But I've definitely been seeing a trend happening in the month of June. So let's take a look and see how that's going to play out for you. All right, so the bottom of the deck, Scorpio, for you is the Queen of Wands. In this deck, it says determination. All right, beneath that is the Five of Swords with defeat. And under that is the King of Wands, leadership, and the Emperor, sovereignty. So, all right, what I'm seeing here for just like the bottom of the deck for me is the main topic, kind of. So in your finances and career, because this is finances and career, this is love and relationship. In your finances and career, it looks to me like you've really been trying to create something, or you've taken control, or you're wanting to take control, because it can be that too. But we've got the Emperor, okay? The Emperor doesn't mess around. The Emperor wants to get stuff done. And we've got the King and the Queen of Wands, which tells me, that you're pretty balanced in your masculine and feminine energies. But with this Five of Swords, okay, so the key words we have is sovereignty, leadership, defeat, and determination. So what I see in the month of June so far for finances and career is that anything in your situation that has not been seeing momentum, shit, Tracy. Yeah, we're in Mercury retrograde too, so I'm a little tongue-tied. If you haven't been seeing momentum, if you've been putting a lot of hard work and determination, creativity, leadership in your finances, but you're feeling defeated, maybe things just aren't progressing the way you wanted them to. I feel like the month of June is going to be you pushing. I feel this pushing energy with the Queen of Wands, pushing through, right? Determination. I'm not going to give up. I am a powerful conscious creator, and I'm going to push through. And honestly, I've kind of seen this energy in a lot of these readings. This is even kind of happening for me personally. It's like I gained, I don't know, like 14 or 1500 viewers, and then I've been watching those dwindle back a little bit. We've lost like 100 viewers. And I know why. I really do. I know why. Not everybody is ready for the kind of content that I bring, right? Not everybody's on the ascension journey. They don't understand my level of reading. And so I understand, but I want to know why I'm not gaining viewers that are on the journey. Like, it's okay to lose some, but let's gain some too. So if I were to just teach from my own perspective, I would say that when I'm feeling a little defeated, I don't give up. I never have given up. I push through. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Scorpio. I'm seeing you with determination. I mean, you've got the Emperor, the King and Queen of Wands. You are not giving up. You are going to push through this month. Wherever you feel like growth isn't happening for you, you're going to keep pushing. All right, so now we want to take a look at the energy on the table and find out how, right? What's going on in the energy? What's going on in your energy? We have 7 of Cups. Now, this deck calls it delusions. I call it confusion. Sometimes it's having too many, it's scattered energy for you is what I'm hearing. My spirit guides are saying you've got too many ideas you're trying to work on at once. So you need a foundation in each of them. So Spirit wants you to get clear on what it is you're trying to create and to focus on one thing at a time, or maybe a couple. You don't have to do 7, right? I mean, maybe 1 or 2 that you really want to focus your attention and creative energy into, so that you're getting clear. Your energy is not so chaotic and scattered, right? The reason why I'm feeling that, and I mean, besides what I hear in my head, is the Temperance card. Temperance is moderation. And so with the 7 of Cups, with Temperance, what Spirit's trying to tell you is you're trying to do too much at once. You need to scale, because energy is important. You've got to focus your attention with intention, desire, action, faith, all in manifestation. I mean, all of those steps are important. You plant your seeds, and then there's a gestation period. But the problem is, I think that your energy is scattered, and Spirit wants you to create moderation. Look at that card, does not want to sit there. Watch it. I swear, watch. It's like it's magnetic. Anyhow, yeah, Spirit's saying you need to temper your energy, focus on 1 or 2 really key goals, accomplish those, and then incorporate another 1 or 2 goals and focus on those. You need foundations in whatever it is you're trying to create. And then you have this High Priestess. This tells me, Scorpio, I mean, you're a water sign, you're intuitive, you're extremely intuitive. And so what this is telling me is you need to allow Spirit to guide you. You know, you need to incorporate your spiritual practices in whatever it is that you're trying to create. Wake up in the morning, do 2 minutes of gratitude, you know, or meditation, ask for guidance for the day. Tell the universe what you're trying to create and ask the angels to help you, to give you clarity. This is trusting the process also. This is allowing the gestation to happen. You know, it's knowing that all of your hard work, because man, you got a lot of fire energy here in the month of June. You are a mover and a shaker. You're trying to get stuff done. You're bossing up, right? Taking leadership, taking control of your own finances is what it looks like in some way, shape, or form. And so you're going to have to trust. That's the trusting. The high priestess is listen to your intuition and trust that your hard work is not going unnoticed. It will produce for you, but it may take time. Slow and steady. Boy, and I'm getting the hiccups. And the hiccups for me always means that spirit is trying to move the message out of me, right? So with the emperor is masculine energy. But what I like here is I'm seeing feminine energy too. With the high priestess and the queen of wands, it tells me that whether you resonate with the archetype of masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter what your body type is, it's what your archetype is. It tells me that Scorpio, you've been doing some inner work and really balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. The masculine energy is the doing. The feminine energy is the knowing and the creative side, right? It's the creation of, and the determination too, because you know she's confident and determined. She feminine energy is allowing. Masculine energy is the push. So you need both. And it looks like you're going to implement both, actually. So let's take a look here. What is your advice? I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh at you, but there's that masculine energy. Spirit saying, push through, right? Don't give up. Actions, action, action. But you do need to temper your actions to a focus. You need a focus point. Because I feel like with the 7 of Cups, you're not truly focused. You need to be clear on what it is you're creating and then take actions toward it. All right. What is the fear? So I drew this card. We're going to take a look at it to see what is your block. What is the belief system that holds you back? Asking help from others. So the belief system is that you know, I mean, you've got the masculine energy really heavy here. The feminine energy is receptive, right? So you do need to implement more of your feminine energy. You need to be willing to ask for advice or ask for help or even connect with spirit with that high priestess. You need to be in collaboration with spirit or with anybody that you feel can help you to create this, right? Your fear is it probably makes you feel like you're not the creator. You're not the powerful, masculine, push forward energy. If you have to get help from others, then it's not all yours, right? But that's not true. It's not. I mean, you can create, you can get help from others in creating. It doesn't make it any less yours. It just means that there are others who may have ideas or people who have done it before you, like me. You know, I'm on the same journey and I give advice pretty much in every reading that I do, speaking from my own experience. So don't be afraid to ask spirit for help. Don't be afraid to implement a spiritual side to the doing, right? Get the feminine energy involved. Be open to receive. And because look at even the yang here, it looks like he's receiving, right? It's like there's that big ball of energy. You want to push out, you want to create, but you also have to be willing to receive. So your advice or your affirmation that will help you, you got a bonus card. So in your finances and career, it says passion. Have you been hiding your light under a rock? Keeping your artistic inclinations a secret? Resisting labels like artist or maker or kind of semi-creative type person in favor of the more mainstream labels like accountant, teacher, marching band mom? This card is rocketing in like a thunderbolt to clear those dismissive apologies away and allow the burning, churning, balls to the wall passion living within you to radiate outwards. No more days half lived, no more dreams left unspoken. Your moment is now. The world is ready, and the inspiration you've been waiting for is YOU. Now hurry up and staple some wings on your shoes. That magic ain't going to make itself. Okay? So, definitely you need both. That's what I'm feeling. Whatever it is you're trying to incorporate or create or push forward in, whether you work for somebody else or work for yourself, it doesn't matter. It feels to me like in the month of June, you're going to need to be able to be the boss, be the leader, take the actions. Don't take no for an answer. Be determined. Defeat is not an option, right? But you also need to have the feminine energy of being open to receive. Ask for guidance. Ask for help if you need it. And don't be afraid that it's going to make you look weak or make you feel less than, because really the greatest creators in the world co-create, right? Co-create. So that is your message for the month of June. We'll go deeper into this in the extended if you join me over in Patreon. If not, then this is where we're going to leave this part of your reading. We're going to take a look now at your love and romance for the month of June. I need a drink, guys. My allergies have got me a little hoarse today. We had a great big windstorm here, and that windstorm took some leaves and trees and branches down, and of course stirred up all the pollen, right? So let's take a look. Love and romance. Holy crap, you got the sun and the moon. I'm telling you, feminine, masculine energy is really at play in the month of June for you. So how did these come out? I want to say they came out like this. All right, so I've got the moon card. We've got the moon. This is confusion. It's at Seven of Cups energy. It's funny how they kind of mirror each other, your love and romance, because honestly, whatever you're creating in your life, you're doing it from a vibration, and that vibration plays out in all aspects of your life. So it doesn't surprise me a bit when we get crossover messages in all areas of our life. But this is, confusion. This is not being able to know what the future holds. It's things are a little shadowy. It could also possibly be the eclipse season too, right? The moon energy. But this is wanting to get clarity because you've got the sun here, guys. So we have the Four of Wands. And Spirit's telling me to go to under the deck before I go too far into this. So we've got the Three of Cups, that's union energy. You got the Four of Wands, that's union energy. You got the High Priestess again. Six of Cups, strength. All right, so this is what I'm gathering. In the month of June, there's an opportunity. This can be external. This can be finding union with your person, which is what I hope and pray for everybody. But also, this is union within self, okay? I'm seeing here that for some of you, you have been learning spiritual lessons about your past, about the way you've always done things, the patterns, the things that the belief systems that you operate from, right? I see that Spirit has been showing you basically what worked for you versus what didn't work for you. And it does feel like the implementation of divine masculine, divine feminine energies for some of you internally, right? You're learning to have enough masculine energy to create things, to do for yourself, to not be disempowered, but to be empowered, to implement actions on your own behalf. And then the feminine energy of being open to receive, being willing to attract. And, the feminine energy is the creative side. I think it's the right brain, isn't it? That's feminine. It's where we have inspiration, and it's where we create in our mind first before we implement it into the masculine energy of creating in the external world. So for some of you, I'm just seeing things that you did in the past that you really thought you held in high reverence, right? But you're now seeing that, you're not where you wanted to be on your journey. And so you're being called on by Spirit to take a look at what is the vibration that you're building with, right? What is your core belief system? And does it serve where you want to go? Or is it limiting? I'm hearing, this has been my new mantra, is I am no longer living my limits. I am living my potential. And so possibly maybe you've been feeling this energy too, because it just came on me recently. And I do kind of tap into collective energies before other people. I need to be in the job that I've got, because I bring that to the collective. So at the Page of Swords, the Strength card, the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Three of Cups, this feels to me, for some of you, like it's integrating your inner masculine, feminine energies in order to create going forward in unified consciousness that is going to bring you all the light and clarity and happiness that you want. Now, if this is an actual person, if this is me and you make we, then what I'm seeing here is that somebody in the situation, and I'm not really seeing archetypes. There's no people, other than the High Priestess, if you're dealing with, let me just go back a little ways. We got Temperance again. Wow, the Tower, King of Swords. So I would have to go really deep backward to get to an archetype, which would be the King of Swords. Unless you're dealing with a Pisces, which would be the High Priestess. Strength could be a Leo, but whomever, this looks to me like something big has changed with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody may have seen something, heard something. Page of Swords. Page of Swords for me is my little spy, right? It's somebody who maybe watches your social media, or you've been watching theirs, and you discovered something that changes everything, right? Then you get the Strength card. That's learning how to handle it, whatever the news was, right? Because in the extended, we're going to go deep, and I'm going to tell you, I see a Tower card down there. So a Tower moment, right? That's what changed everything. It's going to be different for each of you. This is a general reading. If you want a specific reading, you can purchase a private reading. That's linked in the description box. But for general energies, I'm just seeing a big discovery of some sort. Probably through spying or interacting with others, like somebody tells you, you hear gossip, you see it on the social media. It could also be something that you learned through research. But there's something here that gets on your radar. And if it's not you, it's your person. Somebody becomes aware of something, right? And then the Strength card comes in with the Six of Cups. This is learning it's learning self-mastery. It's having to be strong. Like this is it's going to trigger something in you from your past that you're going to have have strength to face, is what I'm hearing. You're going to have strength to face something from the past. And you're going to have, I mean, High Priestess, you're going to have to dip into your intuition. This doesn't make a lot of sense, this Three of Cups, though. Let me just sit in this energy. Well, first of all, let me look at this, because this might give us some inclination. I'm really getting here. If this has to do with love and romance, which is what it's supposed to be, I see somebody from the past unexpectedly contacting you. Page of Swords, maybe even abruptly, maybe through social media. Wanting to go on a date, wanting to have a conversation. It could be a Pisces, because I'm not getting the energy of these two cards. I'm going to have to clarify these. The high Priestess with the Three of Cups. I mean, that the High Priestess doesn't talk. She knows, but she doesn't speak. So we have a change is in the wind, and I see that with the Tower buried under there and the Wheel of Fortune. So something big is changing. There's going to be clarity had, probably through a conversation, but that High Priestess is throwing me off, because that's inner knowing. That's not outer knowing. That's not a conversation being had. That's a conversation being felt, downloaded. You know, that's that telepathic conversation. So I don't know. We'll get deeper into it here. A change is in the wind. We have aura of love. Look at, you've got union written all over this. All over this. If you've been trying to get back with somebody from your past, the only way this High Priestess so far is making sense to me is if you're dealing with a Pisces. But that, like I said, I'm going to clarify. So this is aura of love. And it says the union of light and dark, of earth and sky, balancer of anima and animus, the merging of two souls. Acknowledge the feminine and masculine aspects of yourself, both yin and yang, to create a perfect balance. This blows me away, because that's the whole energy I was feeling over here. Is definitely that you are balancing your masculine and feminine energies. So if you're single and you're not dating and nobody's on your radar, your love and romance reading is a continuation of inner masculine and feminine balancing, you know, the Temperance card, because she's under here too. Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands with Temperance. So some of you guys, if you resonate with being single, you're not dating anybody, you don't have anybody on your radar, nobody's, you know, you're not longing, you're not communicating with anybody. This is just your spiritual journey. You know, this is love of self. This is learning how to balance your masculine and feminine energies. But now if you've got somebody in your life and you're co-creating together, this is union energy. We've got the Four of Wands with the Three of Cups. That's union energy. We've got the sun and the moon. That's feminine and masculine energy, right? We've got Six of Cups, somebody from the past. This could be very divinely guided with that High Priestess. You know, this is the balancing. Again, I look at the Strength card almost like the Temperance. It's learning self-mastery. It's mastering your masculine and feminine energies. It's the Empress, mastering the masculine energy. So this could potentially be, it's weird though, because I'm not getting archetypes. I'm not getting who you are, right? I'm getting both energies here. Temperance, there's that Tower. The King of Swords, the Hermit, Queen of Swords. Divine counterparts here, guys. Divine counterparts. You know, we've got the moon and the sun. We've got the Queen and the King of Swords, both of you. And that's just energy. It's the way you're showing up here. So if you do have a person in your life With the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, you're both, needing to communicate. Swords is about communication. You need to communicate. Maybe the Tower is Temperance. That you finally found the balance, this inner dialogue. I always look at the Five of Wands sometimes as inner dialogue. It's what we tell ourselves. It's the defeatism that we incorporate in our mind that tells us something can't happen. It looks like somebody here has gotten clear, and they're ready now. They're ready, determined to fix the past because of spiritual guidance, and now they want to come together. They want to date, they want to talk. A change is in the wind, union's on the horizon. What's the fear here? New love. A new love, a recommitment to love is developing. That could be fear. I guess the moon could be fear. So this could be, I'm feeling recommitment with the Six of Cups. Absolutely. This is somebody from your past. This is not a new love. This is an old person coming back in a new energy, is what I see. This would be the fear, I think. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I would say that's the fear. I would say that's the moon. I would say somebody from your past has had a change of heart. They've had some spiritual lessons, some internal changes that got rid of that internal conflict. They're no longer conflicted and they're wanting to come forward. But you or them, one, is afraid that this will not be received. We have the art of life. There's no sacred light in the aura of an invisible life. Be bold in your skin. Let your love dance in sight. So, unrequited love. I have a feeling that in the past, this was a love that was lived in the mind, lived in the heart, but not in the physical. And somebody is now ready. And I would say it's whoever in the situation that's been holding back is now ready to come forward. The only message I see, though, is that Page of Swords. It's the only message. Unless you guys are just like very telepathically connected and you get the message through spirit, like through these readings, right? This is union energy. Now, I'm just going to be here to tell you, I have a feeling that some twin flames, people who believe they are twin flames, and it's hard for me to say this because I don't know. I really don't. But some people that I've been working with that thought they were twins went through the whole twin flame journey with another person is now choosing with their free will to leave that person in the past, but they've grown and they've integrated their own masculine and feminine within them. And so that's union, right? Now, without the future energies, because I'm just reading for the month of June. This is not a prediction. This is seriously the energy you could be facing in the month of June. And so I see if you are choosing to heal yourself, integrate your own masculine and feminine energies. Maybe you're creating in your business, you're focusing on you. Maybe in the past you were, all masculine and all you did was work. You were the hamster on the wheel and, you weren't getting out of what the energy you were putting in was not equivalent to the energy you were getting out. That's the feminine energy, is the energy of receiving. That's usually stemmed from an internal belief system that somehow, some way, receiving something has to be hard. It has to be hard earned, hard won, hard earned. And that's masculine energy. And then the feminine distortion would be, you know, I'm weak. I'm only as strong as I am as a couple. A lot of women who, you know, have been married since they were young, had a bunch of kids, co-creating with the masculine. They allowed the masculine to be the masculine, and they were happy with just being the feminine. And a lot of those relationships that didn't work out, now the feminine is having to learn how to be both the masculine and the feminine. They're learning how to start a career, how to create things for themselves, not just manage them, but to actually create them and then do the work, right? And so you're going to have to pick where you are in this camp, because some of you are doing this on your own, and you're probably doing it on your own because of a catalyst, a masculine or feminine catalyst, a person put you on the journey. 9 times out of 10, it's the same person that caused a lot of your brokenness. The karma in that is them teaching you how to get back to where you were before they screwed everything up with you, right? Not for you, but with you, because you consented. This is going a little deeper than I wanted to. But anyhow, in the month of June, if you're in love and you've been, you know, in separation, because I do see separation here. If you've been waiting for your person to come in and communicate, they went through a level up with the Hermit card. And it created a tower moment. A realization is what I'm hearing. A realization. They're learning how to incorporate both their masculine and feminine, right? To clear out the conflict, to get the wheel, to get the karma cleared, get that moving. Page of Swords has got to be the communication, because that's the only communication card I see here. All right, so we're going to go deeper into this in Patreon. So if you would like to join me over there, I can't wait to dig deeper into this. Just to recap, honestly, this is a beautiful reading. I see union, union, union. I see union. I see new love, union, recommitted love. I see the sun and the moon, masculine, feminine. Over here, I see feminine, masculine energies. It's a beautiful reading. It's just rather vague as to what the details are. If you want to, if this resonates with you and you want to know more details, you can purchase a private reading. In the description box below is my contact info. And if you want to join me over on Patreon, we're going to go deeper into this. But I see union in love and relationship, whether it's internal union, if you're on your own and you don't have a person. And if it's you and another person, this is beautiful. Somebody, I feel like, you know, because I've got the masculine and the feminine. I've got the king and the queen of swords. And you're a Scorpio. That is not air energy, but it feels like you're in air energy. Over here is wand energy, fire. And over here is air energy. So you're going to have to pick who you are in the storyline if you're co-creating with a person in a relationship. Both of you are showing up as the king and queen of swords. That means that communication needs to be had, and it may not be as loving as you hoped. But whatever words are said needed to be said to get this wheel moving. And that's the tower, right? This is a clearing of the air around the past. It has to be something that happened in the past with the 6 cups. And it's probably with a soulmate. I mean, it is with a soulmate, especially if you're a twin flame. All right, but I see a date, I see a conversation, I see a date, and I see clarity coming around union, around where do we go from here, right? How are we going to move forward? There is a change in the wind. Your fears is that it was never going to happen. I love this person didn't love me back. They weren't communicating, they were quiet. They were going through a tower moment, or you were, somebody was. And that tower moment's what needed to happen for this person, whoever experienced it, to want to finally come and communicate that they want to heal the past and they want to move forward. All right. I love you guys. I'm going to take this over to Patreon. If you'd like to join me over there, the link will be in the description box below. And if you don't, if this is where we part ways, I am so grateful for you. If you'd like a deeper reading, please contact me and we can do a private reading. Otherwise, I will see you on the 15th of the month. Thank you and namaste.